The one thing that maybe we don't really talk about on this channel that is obvious, especially in the world that we live in, is you want to look good, right? You don't want to go out to a race and go, man, those photos look terrible. Why do I look so bad? Well, today I'm going to help you figure out how to look good in your race photos. If you haven't been with me here on the channel before, I'm Jesse Funk. This is a show I call Runner's High, where we talk about everything running, including today's topic, how to look fly. How do you want to look when you want to race? You want to look good. So, if you love running, subscribe, stick around for more videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So let's talk about what specifically should you do to look good when you want to go out and run. Or, more particularly, when you're racing, because that's when there's photographers, right? At least, I guess when I go out running on a normal day, there aren't photographers following me around. Maybe if you've got the paparazzi, a high celebrity, whoever you are, then you've got somebody following you. Or if you're an Insta model, in which case you probably don't need my advice, so I don't know why you're here. But if those aren't you, then stick with me. So let's first talk about clothes. What should you be wearing if you want to look sick when you're out racing? The truth is, it really probably doesn't matter what you're wearing. Now, that comes with the caveat that I'm probably not the guy to give you fashion advice. Now, when it comes to race day, I want to have my sweet gear on. So, I am pretty particular about, I'm going to have matching stuff. This comes from school maybe, where we had uniforms, and now I wear the Solpre uniform when I go out and race. So, it's some variation of white, orange, maybe a little bit of black, but everything matches. Shoes to the hat, if there's a hat, shirt, everything matches. So if you want to look good, get a matching outfit, but otherwise, find something that's flattering for you, right? Depends on your body size, your body shape, your comfort level, but find something that you're comfortable in, because if you're not comfortable, that's going to show up in those photos, right? Where you're like, oh, God, like I look terrible. Now, that being said, some of it too is internal perception. Like, you may look pretty good, but then you may still criticize yourself. So that's something separate. I can't really address that so much to say that's a talk you have to have with yourself and allow yourself to look good if it's simply an internal critique. But more importantly, the thing that's really going to make you look awesome when you're out running, or when you are racing in particular, is going to be working on your running form. Now, this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but it is what you need to hear. And that is, clothes only do a little bit of the job. Because if you got some sweet kicks on and you really look awesome, it doesn't matter if you got like drool coming out of your mouth and you look like you're on death's door. It all starts with good running form, and that is a series of things, right? So standing up tall, having good posture, that means doing your core workouts, working on your core so that you're not hunched over when you're running. Having good relaxed arms and shoulders. So let's look at this 90-degree angle here, and there's a nice smooth motion. Your shoulders from the side come back and forth. You don't force them, but you allow them to relax, and they'll move back and come forward when you run. Those are all important, as well as keeping your body in line and having a little bit of lean while you're running. So that helps that you run forward. It's also often referred to as forward momentum posture. We can talk about that more specifically in another video. But beyond having really good posture, the thing that you have to do is practice it. Put in the miles with that good posture. Do the time so that you have better fitness. Easier said than done, right? But there's a reason why when you watch, say, an Olympic race, why all those runners look so smooth. Why it looks like, well, they're not running that hard. They're ridiculously well conditioned. Yeah, they've got sweet gear on, provided by Nike and Asics and Puma and whoever the hell is going to sponsor them that year. But what makes them look great is all the time that they put in. So it comes back to that thing I talk about on this channel all the time, consistency. Putting in the time before you go out to that race, and you're going to look better. So if you are in that race photo and you're like, man, I got all my gear on, like, got my sweet Solpri jersey, you know, I got my matching white shoes, everything's looking good, but I look like I need somebody to wipe up the spit off my face. Well, that's a different situation, you know? You have to take care of the conditioning part, and then the clothes follow. You can actually wear, you know, just average clothes, so to speak, casual t-shirt, shorts, and if you run really well, you're really well conditioned, you're going to look better than somebody who's in really awesome gear but hasn't done their conditioning. So that's really the short way to do it, except it's not short at all. You got to do your conditioning. So if you want the inside scoop on all the things you need to do to actually look good, when you're not just worried about your fashion, hit subscribe, stick around on this channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday we talk about all the nitty-gritty details that you need to do to look really good. All the workouts, all the techniques, all the things you need to think about inside your mind to get yourself in the right place to be consistent. So if that's interesting to you, if you think that it'd help you, again, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Runner's High.